Lucy Connolly for a silly post that was incendiary, and I don't agree with it, but she's entitled to say these things because it's a free country, or at least it was, goes to jail for 300 days. It's truly horrific. So what is the best way to get imprisoned these days? It's not burglary, because that's a 2% conviction rate, and all they do is give you a crime reference number. It's not any kind of sexual assault or rape. The egregious thing about that crime is it's so underreported. What you need to do to go into prison is you need to misgender a thug. That's right. You need someone that's on remand or something for, you know, battery or stabbing, and call, you know, he reckons he's Jeanette now, and you call him Bob, and then that's it. You're going down, and you're going down, you're going to do time. Misgendering someone is basically, you're in trouble for stating something which is a fact. What you probably want to do to go to prison, maybe pray outside an abortion clinic. That'll do it.
That doesn't. That usually does it, doesn't it?
Philip's not happy. We're coming to Philip Kiszely in just 1 second. Post an image of a politically incorrect cartoon. Maybe quote Billy Connolly from the 70s. I reckon that's 6 months of hard labour and porridge, isn't it?
And it was a great joke as well.
He was quite outrageous back in the day. So they've gone mad. There's no space in prisons, but there is space for someone that writes something ill-advised. She is out, and the world's gone mad. So all we got to do, folks, I've got an idea. I think all of us should just be as offensive as possible and as outrageous as possible. Within the law, okay? Nothing that's against the law. But just get on social media, go down the pub, at the bus stop, just be outrageous and have politically incorrect jokes, and dare to say, do you know what, I voted for Brexit and I don't think it's, you know, where's the calamity? We're free now, we're out. You know, just say things that the woke metropolitan elite don't want you to say. Be unfashionable and be a rebel, because it's the only way to fight back against this censorship. And it is the biggest joke in the world that this is happening to the United Kingdom. When we were doing a trade deal with America, J.D. Vance had to say to our trade representatives, do you think there's any chance that Britain could restore free speech because we're more comfortable doing business with a country that has free speech? This is the deputy president, right? The VP, the vice president of the United States of America, explaining to Brits that we need to have free speech. So I'll finish on this. And I am furious about it, and I want to hear what you think. 0344491,000. The law's an ass. The cops are poodles, and the country is going to the dogs. Your reaction, we need to talk. Philip Kiszely is with me, who is a senior fellow at the New Culture Forum, which is, I'll be honest with you, that's a lot grander than my title.
This is why they have me here, Mark. This is why they have me here. It's the title and nothing else.
No, listen, you've earned it, because you're massive on social media and your speeches and your journalism and everything, and you spend all day deconstructing this stuff, and you've got a much deeper understanding of the cultural stuff that's happening within this great nation of ours more than I do, because I see the headlines and I react, and I don't like the look of it. Lucy Connolly, is there any argument for the devil's advocate? Is there any argument? Because we don't love the Post, right? But should she have gone to jail? Is there any argument that she should?
No, there isn't. There is no argument at all. I mean, I'm thinking about Ricky Jones, who stood in front of a load of people with a Palestine flag behind him or just to the side of him, lots of mummy knows best green voting kind of feminists around him, and he actually says we must slit their throats and get rid of them all. Now, the interesting thing about that is you see the people around him, especially the kind of the feminists, and their faces are really interesting. So they think about, they're laughing along.
Yeah.
You remember the footage?
And you can see the wheels turning.
What did he just say? And then it's, oh, it's all right, everybody's happy. You compare that to this passive tweet, because she said, I don't care what happened. She didn't say she wants them to.
Was it like for all I care or something?
For all I care, but it was in the passive, you know, it wasn't, she wasn't suggesting that they should.
It wasn't a call to action.
It wasn't a call to action, it was just, I don't care. And the terrifying thing was that the Prime Minister said, you know, she is, I think he said before she even went to trial, she is guilty, you know, she's going to be punished, all of that kind of stuff. So it's all very unfair, and in a way she's really important for several reasons. Obviously because she's a symbol of something, and she was a kind of catalyst in a way. I think she's a catalyst for all of this unrest that's happening, because people see her and they think, I certainly do, and I bet you do as well, there for the grace of God go I. You know, that absolutely could be me. Okay, so that's one thing, but there's something else about her as well, Mark, which I think is really important, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way. It's quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah.
It's her ordinariness is really important. She's a conservative white woman, she's a wife, she's a mother, she's all of those things, and she is under attack. She is the enemy. She's being thrown into prison and forgotten about. That is, one, makes people very angry, and two, it makes people very fearful. All of that stuff combined with what's going on with the immigration hotels, with the wave of sexual abuse towards women and children in the country at the moment, all of that stuff going on makes her incredibly important. Now, I think the really important thing is where she goes from here, because she can do two things, right? She can come out fighting and tell her story from her point of view on shows like this, on channels like this, and at New Culture Forum as well. I hope she does do that. Yeah. And you know, that will galvanise people, and everybody will stand up. You know, there will be unrest for the rest of the summer. Yeah. Or she can. And I would completely understand this. She would say, I've had enough, I'm traumatised, I just want to go be quiet with my family and disappear from the public eye. I fully understand if she wants to do that as well. But that's the choice she's got at the moment, and that's the choice we've got. And I think if she is watching this, Lucy, if you are going to make that first choice and come out fighting, we are all behind you.
Folks, what should Lucy Connolly do next?